right matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. Now a little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Green. Hauls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively. You've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Creates a little room, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Green. Pick off! What a play by this defense! And they'll close in on him after a good return on the inter. The Aggies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Aggies. It's up 6 for that. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Brown. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
And back to the air on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it just...
Dropping back, it's Green. He lets it fly. Makes a grab deep. Off and running. Touchdown, Arkansas. He got it. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. He'll throw on third down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moss. Just couldn't find. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the snap, it's Russell. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the move. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Got it in the middle, it's Blake. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Makes the grab over the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Green. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Calls his own number. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Razorback! The Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for room, it's Russell. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try the left side. Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15. And let's see what they do on 4th. The Razorbacks are threatening in the red zone. Got it! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Arkansas! So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Wants to throw. It's Reed. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Using his legs, it's Moss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Complete to the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Wideout trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The give to the left side. Oh, he's got some space. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Green. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Russell. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Punts it out of the air. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On the direct snap, it's Anthony. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
grab near the marker. It's Brown. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Russell. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Russell. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that wildcat, and they give up a big play.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And the punishment. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to throw, it's Reed. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Set back by the earlier sack. Maybe a hint of desperation here. Behind and going for it on 4th and long. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Aggies! And what's he got? Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. From the old SWC to the SEC, this rivalry has remained strong, and in this one, the Hogs were too much for the Aggies to handle. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.